Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi great student, my name is Yusril and I come from International Program on Science Education in Indonesian University of Education. Today, in this video, I would like to explain about the physics material, which is about the lens. But before we start our discussion today, it will be better if we take a prayer first. Okay, pray begin. Finish. Okay students, let's start our discussion. Fisik, keep spirit, and asikin aja. Okay students, as I said before, today we are going to learn about lens. But before I explain to you about the lens, I want to ask first. Have you ever seen the moon? Or have you ever seen the south planet? As I know that the moon is very far away from the earth, right? And south planet is the basic unit of the living things. Why we can see it clearly? Yes, because it is a lens. We can see the moon by the telescope, and we can see the south planet by the microscope. The telescope and the microscope is consist of lens, which is the convex lens. So that's why we can see the moon and the south planet clearly. Okay students, from the phenomena that I explained before, I want to ask, what is lens? Yes, lens is the transmittive optical device that focuses a light beam by the refraction. Lenses are made from the transparent material such as a glass or a plastic. Lens can focus a light to form an image. Lenses have several functions, such as we can use a lens for the telescope, microscope, periscope, or for the people who have the hypermetropy and myopia. Now, after we know about the basic principle of lens and the functions of lens, I want to tell you that lenses have two kinds, which is the convex lens and the concave lens. The convex lens will refract the light to form the image. So, the value will be positive, and we always call it biconvergent. And for the concave lens will emit the light to form an image. So that's why in the concave lens, the image will virtual. And we always call it the concave lens by divergent because the value of the focal length is the negative. Now, the concave lens and the convex lens have the three types. The convex lens have three types, which is biconvex, plano-convex, and the meniscus convex. And for the concave lens have the three types too, which is biconcave, plano-concave, and meniscus concave. And then, I want to back to the first questions. You can see the moon clearly because the lens. What happens in the lens? Yes, in the lens happen a formation of the image. So, after I explain about the convex lens and the concave lens, I will tell you about the image formations of the lens in the convex and the concave. Okay, after we know about the basic principle of the convex lens and the concave lens, now we are going to learn about the image formations of the convex lens and the concave lens. But before we learn, we make about the image formations in the convex lens and the concave lens, we should know first the special ray for each lens. Okay, I will explain one by one the special rays in the lens. First, for the convex lens. The special rank 1. The special rank 1 say that the light will come through in parallel to the main axis and then will be refracted to the focal point behind the lens. And then second rays. The second ray say that the light will come through the focal point in front of the lens and then will be refracted into the parallel of the main axis. Okay, you can see the pictures of the special ray 1 and special ray 2. And then the last rays, the special rays 3, say that the light will come through the optical center will instead be forward. Okay, you can see the pictures. Okay, after we know about the special rays in the convex lens, I will tell you about the special rays in the concave lens. Okay, the concave lens, same with the convex lens, have the 3 special rays, which is the first ray say that the light will come to the parallel in the main axis and then will be refracted as if they were coming to the focus point behind the lens. You can see the pictures. And then the second ray of the concave lens say that the light which appear to be toward the focus point behind the lens will be refracted in the parallel to the main axis. And then the last special ray, which is the third ray, say that the light will come through the optical center and then will instead be forward, not refracted. So that's all about the special rays of the convex lens and the concave lens. And then after you know about the special rays in the convex lens and the concave lens, I will tell you about how to make the image formations of the convex lens and the concave lens. Okay, how to make the image formations in lens? You can follow my instructions. Okay, now we will make the image formations for the convex lens first. Okay, the first step is draw the convex lens with the all part. Okay, the diagram, just like this picture. And then the second, put the one of rays of the special rays in the convex lens through the diagram. For example, in these pictures, I use the special ray 1. Okay, the third step is choose the another special rays and then add to the diagram. You can choose the special rays 2 or the special rays 3. In this diagram, I use the third special rays. And then the fourth step, after you add the first rays and the third rays, you will find the intersections. You will find the intersection in these pictures. Now, the intersections is the image formations of the convex lens. After this, same with the mirror, you should make the characteristic of the image. You can see the pictures, you can see from the image, you can state that the characteristic of the image in these pictures is real, enlarged, and then inverted. You understand? Okay, after you see the example of image formations in the convex lens, you will understand the image formation the concave lens because it have the same steps. Okay, for the example, in the concave lens, first step is same with the convex lens. You should draw the O part, the convex lens diagram. Okay? And then after this, you should choose one special rays and then add to diagram. Just like the picture this. Okay? After that, you add the another special rays to diagram to find the intersection between them. For example, in these pictures, I use the special ray 1 and the special ray 2. And then, the fourth step is you will find the intersections between the special ray 1 and special ray 2 in these pictures. Now, the last step, you should state the characteristic of the image form. What is the characteristic of the image form in these pictures? Yes, right. The characteristic of in these pictures is virtual, upright, and radius. You understand about it? I hope you can understand about how to make image formation. Okay, to make it clearly, I will give you a video of how to make image formations. I think the video will help you to understand more about how to make image formations. Okay, see the video.
Image formed by convex lens. To find the position of image, draw three rays starting from object. Draw an incident ray parallel to optical axis. After refraction, it passes through second principal focus f2 of a convex lens. Draw an incident ray passing through optical center O. After refraction, it emerges without any deviation. Draw an incident ray passing through the first principal focus f1. After refraction, it is refracted in a direction parallel to optical axis. Image is formed at a point where these three rays intersect. When object is placed beyond 2f1, image is formed between f2 and 2f2. Image is diminished, real, and inverted. When object is placed at 2f1, image is formed at 2f2. Images of same size, real, and inverted. When object is placed between f1 and 2f1, image is formed beyond 2f2. Image is enlarged, real, and inverted. When object is placed at f1, image is formed at infinity. Image is enlarged, real, and inverted. When object is placed between f1 and O, image is formed on the same side as that of the object. Image is enlarged, virtual, and erect.
Nah, after you see the video, can you understand about how to make the image formations of the concave and the convex lens? Yes, I hope you can understand about to make the image formations of the convex lens and the concave lens. To make sure you understand, I will give you some the exercise of the concave lens and the convex lens. You can scan this pin, this barcode, and after you scan this barcode, you will go to the exercise of the concave lens and the convex lens. So, if you have the good score, it means that you is understand about the concave lens and convex lens. Okay, until this, any questions? Yeah, if you have the questions, please write in the comment below and I will answer your questions directly. And then, I think that's all for our lesson today. I hope you can understand about my explanations in concave lens and the convex lens. Okay, I think that's all for our lesson today. I want to say thank you so much for you because you have listened our materials and see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you in the next material, okay? For the last one, visi, keep spirit, and asikin aja.